part of me just wants to smoke 20 cigarettes, don't smoke anymore, what I used to have, a bottle of wine, take some drugs and get completely out of my head. You know,
That's good.
You know, so I just don't. So I stop having to be in here anymore.
So here's what I think is going on. Part of what's going on. We've got this new journey that you're on, and you're sincerely committed to that journey.
Yeah.
Right. You're not here primarily because of an achiever pattern. I really feel your presence and your willingness and your commitment to be here. And what happens is that achiever pattern and that little girl that wants to please me and wants to please the audience and wants to please everyone is being hijacked by this push. I need to go harder, do it faster, do it perfectly, do it well. I mustn't let Alex down. I mustn't let anyone else down. I mustn't let myself down. And then your inner critic starts piling on top of that as well and starts weaponizing that against you and starts beating up on you. And then there's a part of you that's just like, fuck this whole thing, right? Like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, I want to hear that voice. So the place in you, and I know, and I really want to qualify, I know it's not all of how you feel, and I know that ultimately in your heart, you do want to be here. Otherwise, I'd be having a different conversation with you. But I really want to energize for a moment that voice that's just like, fuck this whole thing. I want to go and get pissed. I want to get drunk. I want to get high. Whatever. Like, tell me about that voice.
The first thing was, I want to go have some fun.
Right. Yeah.
Where I don't have to think about who I am, what I am, how I can make my life better. I just want to get out my head, have some fun, and dance for 15 hours.
How does it feel to say that? You feel really alive to me right now.
Yeah, liberating.
Yeah. What do you feel in your body saying that?
Feels lighter.
What do you feel in your heart?
Heart still feels a bit sad. And that's another thing that flagged up this last week is if I think of love and compassion, or I'm doing a meditation on that, rather than that having a link with joy, it's often a link with sadness and tears.
What's that about? That sadness and tears that you feel. What's that about?
Whether it's because the love in my life has felt so corrupted one way or another, that has caused me a lot of pain, because the people that I loved did cause me pain unintentionally. And then, of course, again, I've repeated, not with everybody, but then I've repeated that to a certain extent in relationships.
Just to reflect back what happens here in this dynamic, right?
Yeah.
So this voice comes forth. I want to get drunk. I want to get high. I want to party. I want to have fun. I can see it again. Like your face kind of lights up. And then what comes in is this dampening, like this analysis, this story, this history that then squashes that.
Yeah.
Do you notice that?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and again it goes back
which sucks the juice, right? It takes away just the spawn, because it's not ultimately that necessarily you need to go and get drunk and smoke a load of cigarettes and get high. It's that part of you wants to be alive, and it wants to have fun, and it wants to see where things go and follow the flow of things, and not be constrained by this good little girl that's following the rules and being pushed and trying to appease this vicious inner critic that's judging her. It just wants to get free of all of that.
Yeah.
But it's like, as it comes forth and it gets some momentum, it then gets squashed back down again.
Yeah.